All right, so I really just broke down all the Andis trimmers, but I know a lot of people are asking me which trimmer should they get out of these two, the EXO2 and the Phenom trimmers. So let's go ahead and get into this video, and I'm gonna tell you what my thoughts on it.
CTB, you know who it is.
Basically, I'm gonna talk about this Andis Phenom EXO2 and the Phenom trimmer. I'm gonna talk about performance-wise, and also just a few other things that I feel like really makes or break a purchase of a trimmer. So let's go ahead on this, and I'm going to say that when it comes to performance wise, straight off the bat, these are both brushless motors. I believe they're both at 7,200 RPMs, and they perform very, very well. The difference is that the EXO2 has a different blade setup compared to the Phenom. The Phenom does not have the same cutting blade as the EXO2s, and this also has the Enforce blade that the tension is magnetic and also the blade stays cooler. The Phenom is still a great choice. It doesn't have the Enforce blade on it, but it still gives out nice clean lines. It still is like an all-around trimmer, and you can still hear that crunch. Now this has a little bit more of a louder crunch, so you're going to get more bang for your buck when it comes to performance, when it comes to EXO2. Now, when it comes to like the design, the things about the trimmer in itself, the features. So when it comes to the features of these trimmers, I would have to say that the Phenom wins due to the fact that this is USB-C, has the charging dock, the switches on the side right here, and you get the LED display. This also has that rubber grip. It's nice and quiet, and I honestly think that this is more modern of what we use today compared to what this comes with. This does not have, the EXO2 does not have USB-C, and it has this old traditional switch that some people like and some people don't like. Like, some people can't stand the switch, but I never had a problem with it. Now also, they have not come with a different lid option for the EXO2, so a lot of people don't like this glossy metallic look that the Andis EXO2 came with, but a lot of people, this does have different options. You can switch this out with gold, black, or white. I mean, the rubber you can switch out with white rubber or a black, and this you can switch out with gold or black. So you get more options, get more features with this trimmer compared to this one. And another thing that we can talk about real quick is the price for these. I believe the price for the Phenom trimmers is 125 bucks, which these are 120 bucks. So you're basically paying double the price for the EXO2 compared to the Phenom, and for some people that is going to make or break the difference. But I will say this, if you had the option to get both, I would just get both. But if the price, performance, and all the features, some people are probably going to pick the Phenom trimmer out of these two, and I wouldn't be mad if that was your pick. And overall, that's probably the best option out of these two lineup. Now, I'm gonna say why I like the EXO2 just a little bit more. I know it's a little bit more pricey, but I do like that old school cutting blade on this because it just stepped up like another notch, another level to me when it comes to performance. Now, me using both of these, if I had to pick it for the masses, I would say everybody get the Phenom. Hands down, the budget's there, the USB-C's option is there, you can change your lid, so you get more options. But for those that really understand, the corded TR liners is one of the best trimmers that you have ever had or can use. This is like part 2 of that, and most likely people that like the corded will pick this one up. But me, I have to be fair and have to be honest. I would say pick the Phenoms out of the two, and then just switch out and get the Enforce blade so you can save yourself some money. And it's probably still cheaper. Let's say the blades are 50 and this is 125. It still turns out to be 175 with an extra blade instead of 220 with just this one blade. So if I was you, that's what I would do. I know my personal take is just the EXO2, but for the masses, for everybody else, most likely I would just say pick up the Phenoms, and you wouldn't have a problem with that. So that's my thought process. This video was kind of quick. I didn't need to do too much, just to let y'all know which one is the best. They both cut well, they perform well, not too much differences at all, except the small things that I said, but that's just my take on it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section on which one are you picking up and why. If you're getting both, then I congratulate you because you're getting old school with new school. You can do a lot with this combo. But like I said, if you are interested, I will have my discount code. I'll post it up somewhere right here. And also I'll leave it in the description below. But yeah, y'all, this is my thoughts on the Andis Phenom and the EXO2 on which one you should get. I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all be blessed.
CTB, you know who it is.